Bueno Days is a tool that teleports minds into positive states of confusion.
Yo, bienvenido to the podcito. How's everyone doing today? This is Mr. Lucas checking in. Check 1, check 2. I'm gonna turn this down. I have no idea if this mic is picking up my radio right now. But yeah. Just it's a TGIF. Thank goodness it's a Friday, beautiful Friday afternoon. Got my drive time commute here. Yeah. Again, after my discussion this morning, I was like, want to check up on some of those old podcasts. Those old, they're not podcasts. They're YouTube subscribers, right? But anyways, just checking out some videos, and I know that there's a new release and it's A. Collier Astro, and again, astrophysics, dope. So she's kind of doing this debunking. I guess there were some comments, posts, I don't know, there seems to be some idea, some context that the world of physics hasn't done much in like 70 years, and I don't know where this is coming from. That's crazy to me. Like 70 years ago, the moon landing happened, right? We classified and declassified a planet within the last 70 years. I just got to the part where she reminded us how we literally have photographs, took a picture of a black hole at the center of the Milky Way galaxy, which is, God, it just made me smile, man. How nuts, how crazy is that? God, just beautiful stuff. So anyways, just a short little tangent, a little rant I wanted to get out. Check it out. So it's a great subscription. I'm gonna put out the link so you guys. I'm curious if our podcast has a website that you can follow, Twitter account, or I guess X. I don't know. So probably not X, but some kind of social media the podcast is following. Because I think one thing that's really cool to do is, as you're hosting discussions, conversations, single top, whatever, is, having somewhere that material can kind of be followed along, right? If you're talking about, you maybe want to talk about a recent protest or whatever crazy shit is happening in our world today, and not being able to provide links, good resources, having, backing up what you're saying with facts, it'd be cool to be able to, the old Joe Rogan, hey, Jamie, can we throw that up there? Can we, right? So I was just, wondering about something, if we have a social media outlet like that's not just, an audio cast. Anywho, what else is good today? Oh, good question. Right? What's good today? I was thinking about mindfulness earlier, and going back to that, watching The Listener, right? Mr. Eckhart Tolle. Watching The Listener, the idea of having this presence, this awareness of your own inner consciousness, and then also making sure that you're not spiraling into that and actually recognizing that your inner consciousness is separate from you as a person, as your sense of self. That those things aren't the same. That trying to that it's important that you're not trying to validate or judge yourself or look at your own self-worth through the lens and through the context of that inner voice that you may have. And I don't know what other people's inner voices are like. That's something that I'll probably never, that anyone can never really fully understand, is what is that inner person, that inner voice, that inner critic, whatever. What is that like for you? What is that conversation? Is it a conversation? I talk to my inner self all the fucking time. He's stupid as shit, you know? But anyway, so it got me thinking about mindfulness and, being aware of this inner voice and how do you use that in your life to make better decisions, to be healthier, stay healthier. Don't forget to hydrate, kids. Hydrate, get some sun today. It's a beautiful day for the sun. Just, amount of time that I'm able to spend, walking, going for a walk outside, getting a good stretch in, feeling some lunges. Keeping for a lot of us stuck in desk jobs, shout out to the 8 to 5s, the 9 to 5s, man. This shit can ruin your life. You don't realize how much time you spend sitting on your ass all freaking day. It's, really does a number on you. Anyway, on your body, physically, it takes a toll, right? It's not, it's acknowledged. I think more people are recognizing that. But, generally speaking, I'm really not necessarily jealous or envious of people who work in, who do construction, field work, who don't have a desk job where their position isn't literally like sitting. Because everything takes stress, takes tolls on your body, right? A lot of people working those jobs get fucking back injuries, have their own other issues to deal with. So achieving that balance is just like the most valuable thing you can do for yourself, right? So I wanted to bring this up with mindfulness about if not yoga, or having a workout or calisthenics, but always making sure that when you're taking that time that you are throwing in and adding to it with like physical, not exertion, but physicality. I think this was, and again, love to be able to throw up some research on this because I don't freaking know. But if you look at over past centuries and centuries of yoga meditation, of Buddhist meditations, and how much emphasis they put on focusing your breath, being awareness of your breath. And they're also adding that to being aware of your body and being aware of your muscles and where that tension is in your shoulders and your back and your neck and your legs. And yoga, right, is all about stretching and expanding and pushing those items, is about engaging that musculature, because as much as your mind is a muscle, your body has to be treated the same way. So trying to do one and not the other may not work for a lot of people. and that you want to engage on both those fields. So when you're doing your mindfulness, when you're trying to, or when you're taking a walk just for yourself, getting out in the fresh air. Well, hard to say fresh air, it's hot as freaking balls. But when you're trying to get outside, get some sun, get some stretching in, and always making an effort to be mindful. One thing I would want to see more from myself, right, is being able to talk out loud and to talk yourself through these meditations. The idea that your mind is an environment, that it is a physical place that you can mentally create, and being able to manipulate that space, right? Are you able to put yourself, maybe your inner critic, into a box? And are you able to take that box and put it up there on a shelf in your mind? And as you're walking around, as you are stretching, as you're breathing, and you're focusing on that deep chest inhale, and really making sure that it's expanding and spreading from your nose into your hair follicles, down into your toes. And oh man, I just love guided meditations, right? But I'm rambling, and I just got to daycare, picking up my kiddos, and can't wait to see you guys later on 118podcito. So have a good one, y'all. Take care.